Ladies and gentlemen of the board, ladies and gentlemen of Mainard Incorporated, I want to thank you all for coming here on a Saturday night. I know it was short notice. I have been receiving some emails, so I quickly threw on my blazer and business vest over my dress. So I'm ready to address your concerns and insecurities here at mainardincorporated.com. As you can see, I've made a large pie graph on poster board with markers about the insecurities here at mainard.com. We'll start with the smaller insecurities and move on to the larger insecurities. Hairy eyebrows. Get them waxed. Very simple. Keep up on plucking. Stop being lazy. Can we do that Mainard? Okay, it's a simple fix to a small problem. Also, people probably aren't even checking out your eyebrows Mainard. It's a small problem that only you have inside of you, okay? You need to relax. Also, calcium deposits on teeth. Sometimes you notice that there are whiter spots on your teeth than the regular teeth are. Get a whitening toothpaste, or if it's happening that day, don't smile. Keep your mouth shut. Mainard, don't smile. Oral herpes. Do you have it? Is your life over? This presentation. Are you fooling anybody? Is it professional? Also, can everybody tell that this was wrinkled up in your storage closet? And will they be able to figure out that you wrote yoga and tried to cover yoga and tried to cover it up with yoga in capital letters? The big one that we're dealing with here at mainard.com is weight. It's a large weight issue. So are you guys ready? Mainard, are you ready to move on? Members of Mainard? Yeah. Thank you. The yays have it. Oral herpes. Is my life over? A couple of months ago, you got out of a relationship and noticed you had blisters all over your tongue. You told yourself you burnt it eating soup. Newsflash, you don't eat soup. Members of the board, what did you do? You put it out of your mind for about a month, and then the blisters came back. What did you do? You got on your phone and Google searched oral herpes, symptoms of oral herpes, pictures of oral herpes, where to get tested for oral herpes, Howard Brown testing centers, free STD testing centers, over-the-counter medication for oral herpes statistics. Do you have it? How do you give it to people? So when people ask to borrow your phone, the cachet had all of this. It had all of it. And then it had Barbra Streisand lyrics. Herpes. So people handed back your phone like, no, thank you. Couple of nights, you wake up at 3 a.m. crying. You go to your roommate. I think I have oral herpes. She tells you to get tested. Mainard, what do? You get on WebMD. You realize you have oral herpes and tell your mother. You then go and get tested. Turns out your taste buds exploded from eating too many buffalo wings. You then have to call your mother. Not oral herpes. Moving on to the larger issue here at mainard.com. Weight. There's no denying that you've been a chubby kid since you were 10. This all stemmed from when you were eating a watermelon on the 4th of July, and your grandmother, Babu, as you call her, came up to you, gently placed a hand on your shoulder and said, "My sweet treat! You may want to lay off all the sweets, you're getting fat." You're eating a watermelon and you were 10. It's a fruit. Eating a fruit. You had the option to eat brownies, but you didn't. You realized you were fat at Babu's. You don't eat sweets at Babu's. She'll buy you fat. She also sees through the slimming effects of black. 12 years later, you moved to Chicago to pursue a career in comedy. You're still fat. You joined an export off the corner of North and Wells. Everybody knows you don't belong in that export. You are not pretty enough, or skinny enough, or blonde enough. You're also not straight enough. Realizing that you're different, you don't make eye contact with anybody in that gym. And you self-project that every lady in that locker room knows you're gay. So you don't even look at them. But you know that they're thinking, what is this lesbian creep doing in our gym? Is she looking at me without my top on? I'm trying to stretch in here. What is this queerbo doing in our gym? She's so fat. She's so fat. This queerbo is so fat. This lesbian, what is she here for? The protein shakes? She's so fat. There's a women's workout world off of Lawrence and Rockwell. Cheaper. Probably here for the internet bar. Knowing that you didn't belong at export, you wanted to hide your fat thighs. So, what did you wear? T-shirts. Shorts, yoga, pants. You wear your shorts over your yoga pants. You don't wear shorts over pants. You either wear one or the other. Yes, they were looking at you because you looked like an idiot. Also, you had on more clothes than anybody in that export. Everybody knows that the dress attire for women at the export off of North and Wells is a sports bra and maybe pants. On one particular day, you decided to eat only Starbucks Vivano smoothies with extra whey protein and green tea to get healthy and fit. Newsflash, whey protein makes you gassy. You decided to really haul ass on that treadmill, didn't you, Ever Mainard? Yes. You're going at a rigged pace of 5.0 with an incline of maybe 5, maybe 0.5. You can feel a rumble in your stomach, and you know you're about to fart. And it's going to be the worst fart of the century. But you say, no, I'm in control of me. I control me these days. I control what goes in my body and what goes out. So you continue to run faster. Realizing it's almost too late, you try to hit stop, but you can't get off the treadmill. So you farted. But it was silent. But it was the massive fart of 2010 that shut down the export of Northwest Systems. You ruined 5 workouts. A lady 2 treadmills down started coughing. You then stopped your workout, looked around and said, and the Trixie beside you said, I know, I thought it was my boyfriend, and I was Newsflash, you're the sphincter queen, and you can never go to export again. Thank you for coming to the board meeting on short notice again. This has been a meeting adjourned, so if you could please just take care of those simple insecurities and know that probably they're all in your head. You're going to be okay. All right, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.